Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Three Stitches podcast. It is Sunday, September 29th, and this is episode 173. I want to say, hold on, I can check real quick. I believe it's 173. Let's see if I'm right. I am right, 173. Look at that. For once, my memory didn't fail me. Um, totally lost my train of thought there. Oh well. Um, if you're just joining us, thank you for checking us out. If you have been a long-term viewer, we thank you very much because that's what keeps us going. Um, I am um, Catherine. Sorry, I'm spacing out here. Well, okay, let's start this over. I'm Catherine. I'm your host for Sundays. I am Tara's Traveler 42 on Ravelry. I'm KJO 36 on Plurk because apparently I love my numbers, my random numbers. And that's all my aliases. Every week I do this. I say everything and I'm like, I feel like something's missing, but I'm not. But there isn't. So let's get going. It's been yet another week, and I have had some progress on some projects. I've had some progress on all my projects, not as much as I would like, but that's life. This is the new normal, so it's time to get used to it. Um, Yet another week down of student teaching. I have hit my halfway mark of my first placement. Hard to believe it has been 4 weeks already. It is flying by. This week especially flew by. I think it was like Wednesday, and I'm like, okay, it's Wednesday already. We're halfway done with the week. Yeah. On Thursday, I got my first taste of running my own classroom because my associate teacher was not here. And so there was another teacher's aide that came in who is certified to teach, but it was sort of just me and her, and sometimes the teacher's aide who is with us normally would pop in, but she was floating back and forth since the teacher's aide from the other classroom was in ours. She was bouncing back and forth. So it was sort of my first taste of what it was like to have my own classroom, and it went pretty well. For being quote unquote substitute teachers, it went quite well. Um, so yeah, other step towards uh, that final goal in mind. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, yeah, this week I get to take on some math lessons. Um, so for not being a math person, that's going to be interesting. This week in general is going to be interesting because A, I'm not a math person, so I'm taking on math lessons, but that's okay. It's elementary math. I think I can handle it. Cross our fingers on that. But the social studies units that we're doing or the social studies lessons that we're doing this week is on the government. And my strong suit, I love history, I love social studies, but government is not my strong suit. Never has been. It has never been one of my likes. Um, so yeah, see how this week goes. Um, I don't anticipate any problems. That's why it's student teaching. I have help. Um, so yeah, it's when I have a classroom of my own and I have the government unit, my students have to worry. No. Um, Good thing my government unit is during my student teaching. Okay. Yeah, that's. Oh, I did go to the after hours party last night. The after hours party is a um, event every year, every fall semester that Residence Life puts on. And basically, it is the college center closes on weekends at 10 p.m. But on this Saturday night in particular, they hold it open for us from 10 until 1, and uh, there's games and food. Food is what I went for, um, and prizes and stuff like that. But more importantly, this was the first year that I didn't have to run it. I mean, I didn't have to run it my freshman and sophomore year, but the following 3 years, I was an RA, so I had to put on the events. So I had to run the game, or I had to help run the games. I had to help set up, help clean up. But most importantly, I couldn't win anything. I couldn't play the games, or I could play them, but if I played them, I couldn't win. So this year, being my last semester, and not being an RA, I could go and I could win. Funny note on that part. Um, there's bingo all night long, and the event is decently attended. Is it the they don't have the attendance that bingo has, like if SA puts it on, because SA puts it on at 8:30 at night instead of 10 at night. So yeah, there's a little bit more of a turnout. So I went. That was one of the reasons I went. I was like, hey, my shot at winning bingo is significantly higher, and I can win this year. So I'm gonna go and play, and hopefully win. They played the first round, didn't win. There was one more round, and the first time they played, people started trickling in from the other game. So at the beginning of the round, there was like 5 people playing, and still, even when there were like 10 people playing bingo, I still didn't win. It paid me to no end. There was like I had a 1 in 10 shot of winning bingo. Still didn't. I have rotten luck at bingo. I have never won a game of bingo. The most rotten luck at bingo ever. Ever. I've never, no, I will amend that. I have won one game. I was my ninth grade year, and we were on a community service trip for confirmation to a nursing home, and they were playing bingo, and I was playing bingo for the one of the ladies that couldn't play, so I was playing her board for her. I won. So she won, but I won for her. It's the only time I've won bingo. Kind of peeves me a little bit. But it wasn't to no avail. At the end of the night, there were extra prizes, and so they said if anyone didn't win a prize, they can come and get one. And so I walked away with a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory DVD. I really wanted. That was the one prize I wanted, and I got it. So all was not lost, because I also ended up with a box of Reese's Pieces, and which are gone. I've eaten them already. A box of Skittles. Thankfully, those are not gone because that would be a little gluttonous. Those are still intact and sealed. That's good. I walked. They were serving breakfast food, and so when the night was over, they let people take food with them. And so, since I have my own apartment, I took a boatload. Not boatload. I took a couple waffles, some French toast sticks, and the leftover cinnamon rolls, which are delicious. So they're sitting in my kitchen right now for breakfast tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's sad when you get excited that you have waffles in your fridge. Yeah. But there was another reason, food related reason I was excited this week. Oh, I made fried rice for dinner, and it's kind of sad that when you get upset when you forget to buy bell peppers for fried rice, but then the next day you get excited because you remember that you inadvertently bought lettuce for pozole. Yeah. And that's the threshold of my excitement right now is I'm excited that I inadvertently remembered to buy lettuce, even though it wasn't on my grocery list. Yeah. Okay, on to knitting on that note. Because my friend's coming over in maybe about 10 minutes. I don't know exactly what time she's going to get here. But, so I better wrap this up. Alright. Sweet leaf, uh, sweet leaf half pie. I can never remember the full name of it. I'm sorry. Can't do it. Too long. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. If you haven't, go back previous episodes because then I had enough brain cells to remember what the pattern's called. And it's all tangled up in my yarn. Basically, everything was just thrown in my yarn or my knitting bag yesterday. There we go. So, this is my sweet leaf, or his sweet, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the name and I can't. Nope, it's gone. But needless to say, I got one repeat of the first chart done. I know. Woo! Right now, I'm figuring if I can get a repeat of a chart done a week, I'm good. That's all I'm aiming for right now. That is my goal in life. So I did it. One repeat of the first chart. Let's give you a close-up look there. Oh yeah, there we go. So these are the leads. I'm assuming these are the leads in the half pie. Yeah. So I get to do this chart again. I know at least one more time. I don't know if more times. I don't know. I'm way behind Mom, way behind Lindsay, but hey, I'm gone at 7 a.m. and I don't get back till 4:30, and then I have to do some lesson plans and journal entries and all that. So my time for knitting is limited to the sock that I knit on the bus. Oh, bugger, that's over there. Hold on. So yeah, my knitting is limited to the sock I'm knitting on the bus and whatever time I have after I get all my work done after I get home at 4:30, sometimes later. So yeah, that's the half pie. Oh, and good news on the baby sweater front. A, I got some progress done on it. B, I did successfully find out without asking if the teacher in question is actually pregnant. She is. So I'm not making it in vain. I don't know if she's having a boy or a girl, but I know that she's having a baby, so I know that that one of these sweaters is going to go to her. Ooh. Middle row and drop a stitch. All done. There we go. Like I said, this was just kind of thrown in here. So yeah. Okay. Baby sweater. I took off for the sleeves. Yay! Done with raglan and creases. I took off for the sleeves, so now you can see it better. There. So yeah, you got this lovely little wire hanging through it. But hey. So this is it so far. Here, I'll show you the back so you can look at the colors. So yeah, you can see it's getting washed out from the light from my window. I apologize for that, but there's really nothing to do about it. Even the shades don't help. If I put the shades down, then it's too dark. If I put the shades up, the sunlight streams through and it washes everything out. So yeah, we're going with shades up so it's light out. Plus, my windows are open because it's gorgeous outside. It's like 75 degrees outside. 74, excuse me. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. For the end of September, love it. Yeah, so it's peaches and greens and purples and pinks. And so while those sound like sort of boy colors, they're pastel-y. So yeah, definitely gonna be a girl sweater. So I'm debating if I can't find a neutral color in my stash. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna finish this one and then cast on for a boy sweater because I know I have some blue worsted weight yarn, and then be like, I don't know if you're having a boy or girls, but so I knit one sweater in each. So if you know already, then tell me, and I'll give you the appropriate sweater. If you don't know and you don't want to know, here, take both. One you can do what you like with the other one. I mean, re-gift it. She might have another child. Who knows? What else is in here? Oh yes, my Ashton shawl. That's the name of it. For the past 2 weeks, I've never been able to remember this shawl's name. It's the Ashton shawlette by I don't know. I don't have the pattern on. Sorry. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Um, and I'm doing it on size 6 needles, I believe. Last week I didn't get any progress on it, but I am at the end of the first repeat of chart 2. And I believe I repeat chart 2 5 times. So yes, a whole bunch more to go of the same thing, excuse me, but chart 1 is only 11, or chart 2 is only 11 rows. So yeah, not bad. So here we go. There's the end, needles getting in the way. So yeah, here is the end of Sorry, guys. My needle keeps hitting my computer, and it's probably gonna sound ghastly on the podcast. So this is it at the end of chart 2, and it looks like a tangled mess right now. I apologize, but when it's all blocked out, it's going to be lovely and airy and lacy, and I think it's going to turn out really, 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 really nice. I'm excited. This is going to be a gift for my friend, for my friend Katie, who hosted me, who was gracious enough to host me over spring break, and I am just now getting to her shawl. Bad friend. Hold on, I'm being texted, and I have a feeling it's my friend saying that she's here. So hold on. Yep, that's her. She's here. So time to wrap this up real quick. Um, I did get a little bit of progress on my level up socks. Um, I got done the cable repeat a total of twice. Yeah. Woo! But as I said, I have very little time to knit right now. So any progress is good progress. Well, in knitting, any progress anyways is good progress because it's knitting. But especially now, any progress is yes. So you can see here. I'll pull this up a little bit more. You can sort of see the definition to the cables now. Not so much in the camera, but if you look at it in real life, you can. I'm starting to see the definition of the cables. So yeah, I'm liking it a bit more than I did last week, which is good because there's my socks. Okay, last thing before I wrap this up because my friend is currently waiting in the lobby for me to go pick her up. Um, my bust socks. I turned the heel. Yay! So now all I have to do is the cuff. And then I have one sock done. So yeah, these are my knit. These are out of Knit Picks, and I forgot the colorway. I think I have the ball of yarn around here somewhere. Oh, nope, it's over here. The second ball. Parade. That's it. Parade is the colorway from Knit Picks. And just a plain toe up sock. Just turn the heel. Look at it. It's so I love these socks. Like the colors are just so love them. They're very Eastery and gorgeous. I'll just leave it at gorgeous because I love them. So hey, you never know. Maybe next week I will have a finished project. But if it's this, it'll be a finished half project because I still have to make the other sock. Okay, that's it from me. You can find us on Facebook. Um, and you can find us on iTunes. You can find us on our blog, Three Stitches blog. Leave a comment on the blog, like us, or leave a star rating on iTunes. Like us on Facebook, Three Stitches podcast. That's everywhere we are. Yeah. So I apologize for this abrupt ending, but I don't want to keep people waiting because in the apartments, once you sign in, your host has to come and get you and bring you up. So you can't just walk up on your own. So yeah, I will say goodbye. You will see Mum on Wednesday and Lindsay on Friday morning. And yeah, that's it. Have a great week. Happy knitting, and I will see you in a week's time. Bye!